Good morning, Meshach. It's chaos in this household. It's also Wednesday, November 23rd. Today I decided to go downtown and talk to a bunch of strangers about our charity and about conservation. And some of them even gave me some money. So we're well on our way to our $1,500 goal. We're a little over 3/4 of the way there. Let's just cut straight to that. Love you, bye. Hello. I'm Sam. What are you guys' names again?
Ellie. Molly.
Molly, and where are you guys from?
Skokie. Suburbs. Yeah.
So, Skokie suburbs. Okay, cool. And then the last thing, as I just explained to you guys, we're doing a fundraising event this year, and we're asking people why they think it's important that we conserve lands and water in the United States. What are you guys' thoughts?
This is what our home's built on. I mean, I'm just a nature girl. Like, I believe in nature. I think it helps people. It calms people. It's beautiful. It's our earth, our land. Like, of course, you gotta protect it. Well,
yeah.
It's obvious. It's obvious.
It's obvious. That's what we got before the cameras were on. It's obvious, and I think that's true.
I'm Jim Hauk. I live in Chicago. Been a long-time resident here. Grew up a few miles north of Milwaukee. Right now, we have a grandson who he and his fiance, as it started out, walked the Appalachian Trail. Took a few months off of work, and in the middle of it, they had planned to get married, which they did on the Appalachian, and then they finished. That's a great use of land to keep that thing going.
That is a great use of land.
And I've enjoyed over the years being in nature, and I like to walk a lot.
I'm Kira.
I'm John. Trees make oxygen, so.
I think that there's a lot of beauty in nature, and preserving that is important, and keeping it nice and pretty to walk in.
I'm Lucy. I'm Sophie.
Where are you guys both from?
Minneapolis.
Chicago.
I think it's important to conserve land because we wouldn't be here without nature, and we need nature in our lives, and it's beautiful. And we're in a park right now, and this park wouldn't be possible without conserving land, and it's a really beautiful community space that we have. And the fact that we're very lucky to have this place, and it wouldn't be this way if we didn't conserve it.
I love to play outside, and I love trees, and we have no future or food without public land.
What was your name?
Bigabari. So I think everything's important because we need it for living. Why do we think we alive or whatever? But it's important to drink water. It's important to have plants and all that different stuff.
I'm Josephine. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm Sam.
Oh, cool.
So there we go. And then, yeah, I know you just told me, but where are you guys from?
Texas. Like we said, we're from Texas, and so when we were flying in here, we realized that there's no trees or land or anything like that. It's being taken over by the city.
Buildings and sidewalks, and which is nice, but it's a different type of pretty when you're looking at trees and forest and like have natural wildlife, and it's always better and cleaner. It like air-wise,
You'll breathe better with trees.
Green's pretty.
Green's pretty. There you go. That's exactly it.
I'm Ellie. I'm Brom.
Well, I really like in the fall time when the trees are there with all the leaves.
I think it's important because what are we going to do without trees, without our oxygen and just the beauty of landscapes?
Well, my name is Aram.
And where are you from?
Here.
And the last question you already know, we're raising money for the Conservation Fund. Why do you think it's important to conserve water and lands in the United States?
It means a lot to us, like it's part of our national identity, land and whatever. It's also, good for the environment, obviously, benefit from it.
I'm Vien. And I'm Jacob.
This year we're raising money for the Conservation Fund. So why do you guys think it's important to conserve lands and waters in the United States?
I think it's important for the environment and the ecosystem, like many animals and wildlife. I also think it's important to the humans who live here in this country that we should preserve it.
Yeah, going off of the humans part, right? A lot of people, of course, water is a basic necessity. And with land, I just like the beauty of it, right? That's why we want to conserve it. We don't want to. Of course, Chicago is beautiful, but like going out and seeing the wildlife, the grass, the trees, all that, it's just really beautiful, and that's why I think it should be an important thing to conserve.
That's perfect. Anything else you guys want to say? Yeah. What is your name?
Riley.
Riley, nice to meet you, Riley. I'm Sam. Where are you from?
Chicago.
You're from Chicago, aka the best city in all the United States.
I really like going to nature preserves, and I think that's really beautiful. So
it'd be really nice to help save those types of preserves.
And have them for the future. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, Riley!
You guys want to at least cheer your friend on in the video? Go, woo!
Yeah, trees!
I'm Jack.
Taylor.
Jack and Taylor, I'm Sam. Pleasure to meet you guys.
We're from Naperville, Illinois.
Naperville?
The trees are pretty.
The trees are pretty.
Yes.
I like being outside.
You like being outside. There we go. Hey, and that's enough sometimes.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a great day.
My name is Madeline Doyle.
Madeline Doyle,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Yes, you too.
Second question, where are you from?
From here, Orland Park, but I go to school in Austin, Texas, so I'm visiting right now.
Oh.
So a little bit of both. Because we once lived off the land and lived off the water that we see all the time, and it's important to spend time out in nature. It's scientifically proven you are happier when you're outside, and I think we'll end up regretting it if we destroy everything, because how do we go from once living off the land to no land and we're just concrete? We'll regret it one day. That's all I gotta say.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It'll come and bite us in the ass.
Yeah. Question number 1, what is your name?
Willa Pabst is my name.
Wow, that is a good name.
Thank you. It's German.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm from Round Rock, Texas, which is like the Arlington Heights of Austin. I think it's important because land and water mean wildlife, and wildlife is very important to this earth. It's not more important than any human body that we'll ever have. So why would we put ourselves above anything that's in the wild?
So as I mentioned, it's only going to be 3 questions, and the first question's really easy. What is your name?
I'm Dennis Galucki.
Next question, where are you from?
Buffalo, New York.
And the last question, the most important question of the day is, as you know, we're raising money for the Conservation Fund, and so today we wanted to ask people why they think it's important we conserve land and water in the United States, and I would love to hear your thoughts.
Let's start with belief, faith. Most beliefs look at creation and think there's something important in that, where we live, planet Earth. So that's really the starting point. And if that's true, then there's a uniting feature in that common desire. We're just all in this very, as we're seeing, very small space in the big picture of space. 8 billion people, all trying to figure out how to use the land wisely and its resources wisely. Hopefully, they're thinking that way. And to the degree that we hadn't, this generation has been cleaning up the mess from previous generations. Easy to just throw things in the rivers and lakes, no cost involved, no expense involved, and then suddenly somebody's got to clean up the mess. And we've really been doing that. And we're just beginning to be conscious that we almost have to begin, if you can't clean up the air, at least stop polluting the air. And now they look for leadership, but you know, at some level, a project like you're doing shows your own ability to do leadership. So, hats up. Hats off to you, Sam, for your good work, continued work, and hopefully we can connect over the geography of it all. In a digital age, we can connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that. So let's leave it at that for the time being. How's that?
Sounds perfect.